The following tutorial will instruct you on how to select a project from the CRScan Worker Database and guide you through the various options available. Begin by going to the CopperRange website at copperrange.com and click on the Login arrow for CRScan. On the Login page, type in your login name and password. On the CRScan homepage, select your project from the Worker Database drop-down menu. Note that there could be one or multiple sub-projects under your main project facility or site location. Keep in mind that the same worker may be assigned to multiple projects at once, but they must have a separate card number for each project. Once you have chosen your desired project, you can perform multiple functions and run reports within the Worker Database. To view a report of a particular worker, enter the first letter of the worker's last name, or to see all of the workers in your database, enter an asterisk. If you have a contractor role, you can add, edit, and remove workers. To add a worker, begin by clicking on the Add Worker button. Next, type in the first and last name and the last 4 digits of the worker's Social Security number. Click Search, and this will take you to the Add Worker page. First, assign an HID card number to the worker. If the worker has a new card, place the cursor in the card number field and scan the card. If the worker has an existing card, place the cursor in the card number field and scan the card, or enter the card number associated with the worker in CRScan. Next, select the employee's craft and employer from the drop-down menus. Indicate whether the employee has completed the necessary requirements for drug testing, safety compliance, and orientation by checking the appropriate checkboxes. Or indicate if an employee is exempt from these requirements in the same manner. Check Access Granted to allow the employee access to the job site. Next, you will need to upload a photo of the worker. Click Upload Photo. If you have not already done so, take a picture of the worker with your webcam or your own digital camera and photo capturing software and save it to a convenient folder on your computer. Click the Browse button and select the photo from the designated folder. Click Submit. Next, you will be given the option to crop the photo. Drag the endpoints to select the area of the image that will be pictured. Click Crop to insert the photo into the worker record. The next step is to make a worker badge. Note that if you do not have a badge print station, or your project utilizes a centralized badge print station, you may skip this step. Unbadged worker cards can be printed at a later time. To make a worker badge, click Make Badge. To print the worker badge, click the printer icon displayed at the top of the toolbar of the badge preview page. The location may differ depending on your web browser. To upload your company logo to be displayed on the badge, please contact CopperRange. Once you have input all of the worker data, you have the option to Save and Scan, which will allow you to enter a manual scan for that worker, Save and Add to continue adding other workers, or Save and Exit if there are no more employees to be added. If you are a contractor and would like to remove workers from your project, begin by searching the Worker Database. Click on the checkbox to the left of one or more of your workers. Then click Remove. If there are workers to whom you don't want to grant access on a project, but you wish to have those workers remain in your database, select those workers and click Deny Access. Back on the Worker Database page, the next option is to perform a manual scan. On the manual scan page, enter either the worker's Social Security number or the card number associated with the worker in CRScan, verify or edit the date and time, indicate whether it is an in- or outbound scan, and click Continue. On the scan confirmation page, review the information, then click Confirm Scan and this information, along with the name of the CRScan user, is recorded in the worker database. Or click Cancel to return to the worker database without saving changes. To view a list of workers within a specific report group, or to edit a report group, click Report Group Admin. To see the list of workers associated with a specific group, select the report group from the drop-down menu and click View. To change groups, select Move Workers to Report Group and click Execute. You will be asked to verify your action. To rename a group, click Rename Report Group to. Enter the new name of the report group. Click Execute. You will once again be asked to verify your action. Once executed, the results will be displayed. Click Return to go back to the worker database. To view a list of audit reports, click Audit Reports. You may search for all workers or individual workers by last name, social security number, craft, employer, and within a specific time parameter. We will do a search of all workers within a specific date range. Select your parameters, then click Search. The list of workers and all of their data will be shown. Click the plus/minus button on the right side of the employee list to view an individual's detailed scans, or Show Scan Detail to look at detailed scans of all workers. Both the scanned in and scanned out times will be displayed, and the employee's hours will be calculated. It is important to note, however, that workers must have a scan in and a scan out. A question mark will be generated when CRScan does not have a corresponding scan. The audit report will provide the total hours worked at the bottom of the report. However, if any question marks are included in the audit report, those workers' hours will be excluded from the total. If you would like to have the information exported to a revisable spreadsheet, click Export CSV. This will open the data in the spreadsheet software that is available on your computer. To see a list of employees who are currently scanned in, click Scanned In Now on the Worker Database page. This will include any scans within the last 24 hours. The last three functions show expiration reports for any workers who have scanned in within the last 30 days. Click Drug Test Expirations to view a list of recently scanned workers with expired or expiring drug tests. Click Safety Test Expirations to view a list of recently scanned workers with expired or expiring safety tests. And click Orientation Expirations to view a list of recently scanned workers with expired or expiring orientations.